Hello, welcome to the channel. We're gonna just take a look at some fun stuff with Dragapult VMAX with Inteleon, the Draga Inteleon deck that seems to be doing still well, even though this was recorded like a month earlier. Finally throwing off some good clips wins and awesome usages of the deck. So let's show it off. You know, you got Dragapult V's, Dragapult VMAX, you know Dragapult VMAX does. Shred and then Max Phantom for 2 energy, which isn't bad, so it's about spreading those damage counters. You get the Zigzagoon to help you out there, and then of course you got the Sobble Drizzile Inteleon line to add more damage. Spreading the damage on the bench, putting stuff on there, really adds up and weakens whoever's going to come out next. While you're doing a little bit here or there, it's a very well-partnered deck. Plus you still have the annoyance in this deck with the Fan of Waves. Instead of like the Crushing Hammers, I believe. You got Scoop Up Nets to reuse, Escape Ropes to switch. Speaking of, you have Switch. Evolution Incense, you got your Level Balls, Quick Balls to search out your Pokemon. It's very good to use with Level Ball, especially, you know, you can get that Drizzile when you want it to get whatever, you know, item card that you would like. Trainer card, I should say, yes. And then, of course, you have the Fog Crystal. Path of the Peep, because you don't have to worry about your VMAXs don't have abilities. Boss's Orders, pop someone off that you've been spraying damage to, force them out. Marnie, the Draw and Disrupt. Remember, you can't have more than 4 cards in your hand. You just can't. So she's really great in this deck. Professor's Research. Again, you just draw through, so there's enough draw support. There's good enough support, and then we have Raihan now, which adds a little bit of a bonus to get that 2 energy on Tool Jammer. Gets very annoying. Your regular Psychic Energy, and then, of course, your Horror Energy, which involves, yes, damage counters. You like to put damage counters, spread damage all over the place. That's what you want to do. So with these Pokemon here to help out with our Dragapult, it's a very well-balanced deck, I'd say. So let's try some Dragapult VMAX. Let's try one out here and see what we got going for us. Call the coin flip. How y'all doing, by the way? How y'all doing? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. What are your thoughts on the deck? And is this your favorite build with the Inteleon, or do you think there's a better build out there for Dragapult VMAX? Let me know. We'd love to hear from you. Alright, we're starting. Wow, that took a bit. Yes, off to a decent start. At least we have an energy. Ooh, okay. Birdkeeper Grass. Luckily, we hopefully can start something here to... Yep, it's a Rowlet. I like the Sena. We do have Shred, which says haha to, well, their protection, unfortunately. It's the only downside when you're trying to, like if I wanted to test out, just to make a video on Rowlet, you know, Decidueye, I'd be going, all my opponents, every time my first few tries would be nothing but the decks that have, you know, Mew VMAX, Dragapult VMAX, some of that where they'd be able to bypass it and be like, of course. Yeah, that's just how my luck is. When I was trying, wait till you see the, just a heads up, the Blissey deck we got going here. It's like, seems like a fun deck, you know, the Let's All Roll Out, but, I know I'm talking about an upcoming deck, but test that thing out, and it's like, cool, I'm perfected from all VMAXs, and yet, everyone I went against at first was like, no VMAX deck, so it's like, so what's the point? Or they'd have VMAXs, like it was against Mew VMAX, and stuff like this, where they have the stuff that says ignore the abilities. I'm like, well, of course. Then I finally got to go against people. That night was a weird night. Everyone was playing the same 4 decks. And 3 of those decks are stuff that I'm like, oh my gosh. But you'll see. We got some fun stuff over there. It's a very cute, fun deck. Anyway, let's get back to this. Alright, so, I think we have a nice thing here where we're gonna knock out that Rowlet. So I think we're at a very good we got the upper hand here. I mean, they put one on the bench, we can boss next turn with our Drizzile. Yeah, I think we're doing pretty good here against this Decidueye deck. Don't you think? Didn't have to evolve into the VMAX. Probably should. But we're doing good just as a Dragapult V. I've always liked this deck. It seemed just like, I mean, it's just a good, for the most part, no matter how you build it, it's a very consistent deck. Every little iteration it has, and it's very fun. And it's enjoyable. I mean, it's not like it's ridiculously unbeatable. It's not like it doesn't get aggravating like, say, like the ADP deck of old and stuff like that. Because, thankfully, if your deck can one-shot this Pokemon, while you're only doing 130 and then 130 and then 130, you know, stuff like that, oh yeah, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that. I think what we're gonna do is, yeah, they just said what the hell with it. I was gonna at least evolve to the next one so I can get a couple of quick shootings next turn. So yeah, and here's off to our next one here. We're going against one of my favorites again, the Inteleon VMAX Rapid Strike deck. It's a fun deck, especially in expanded. Go check out the expanded version of the deck. Did a nice video on it. It is ridiculously crazy good. But here on the middle of this, just want to show this off. Yeah, we're at 280. But our fun pal, little Inteleon there, she's going to go down. Unfortunately. We're only going to get 2 prizes, but 2 prizes is enough. I'm going to do that and push that one to the bottom. Now they got, I know they have artillery, but they're going to have to use artillery for that then if they want to guarantee an energy. And there we go. I can't be too upset because we got ourselves another Dragapult ready. Yeah, we're good. I already have supporters in my hand, and we're going to make sure we get ourselves something to do next turn. Let's shut off some abilities here. No Galarian Moltres, no Kricketune for them. No Sylveon if they have to, but so yeah. Decisions. Yeah, we'll just do the rest on there. And we'll just see where we're at with this. Got ourselves a boss and a Sobble. Not terrible. But, I mean, they're going to be able to look out and get everything they need to. I mean, they... Excuse me. All they got to do is rapid strikes, you know, the search for the energy. Yeah. That's all they have to do. Then evolve. But we've already done some damage. They can't one-shot my other Dragapult, and I feel like we'll be able to two-shot them before they can two-shot us. And I have Boss. So that's the thing. Plus, I mean, they didn't get to evolve the Sylveon, so we're kind of looking pretty good here, thankfully. The question is, I do 130, that's not enough, so I still need to do at least one quick shooting onto the Sylveon. So my quick shooting has to go on the Sylveon. Marnie, I know I lose Boss, but I need to get more. Yeah, there we go. I need that. Like, I wouldn't have gotten the energy if I would have went with the Marnie. You know what I'm saying? Get rid of their air balloons. It's etc. And yeah, I think we're good to go here. Do I want to put down on anyone else? I don't think so. Sylveon go bye-bye. We still have half to the peak out. I don't think they're going to be able to get much from there. So that's the only thing. And we put stuff on there. Because they do any attacking, they knock themselves out. We'll put some on there, and then we'll put one on there. Why not? So 180. They do that. They go on 150. Next turn, we do 130 plus. They do take damage from our stuff. Our horror energies, whatever, if they go to attack with that. So I think we're in good shape here. Unfortunately, I love the deck. And that's just how it's going to be. Yeah, I think we pretty much, yeah, they just give up. Awesome. We're going to show more off here. Just keep enjoying the clips and the wins. This little clip show here of more awesome, how awesome this deck is, even when it looks like it can't in the midst of defeat. And I hope you like it. We'll see you back at the end to rate and review it. See you then. Enjoy the rest of these next 2 awesome battles. And that is it. Some more wins there. He is the MVP. It's a fun deck. And A, the two of them work together. It's a fun deck. For being like a cookie cutter basic type of deck, it's still pretty fun. It does have a bit of that uniqueness to it. It does have the numbers it can hit. It helps because you have Inteleon, the Goonpeen, stuff like that. And spreading the damage really helps out. So I think the damage spread is very nice indeed. Defense, it has enough defenses. You can hide with your one prizers. And if they attack you, you have the horror energies. That's more damage put onto the opponent for more defense yourself, because you're weakening them if they want to knock you out or do damage to you. You're doing a lot of damage. So the defense is very well. Of course, obviously, unless it goes against something it's weak against, then it's not going to be able to do anything. But that's like with every deck, right? But Dragapult VMAX is still a fun card, still a fun deck, and I love the use of the Inteleons. It works very well, adding more damage to help knock stuff out because it only does the 130, put the 5 damage counters on, and then you're putting more damage counters, you're putting 2, you're putting another 1, you're putting another. It adds up, it's very nice. Reliability, I feel like the deck is pretty much a very reliable deck, very consistent. So I think these two partnered this version, Dragteleon and Dragapult VMAX, whatever, is an A deck. I hope you liked it. We'll be seeing you next time for some more decks and fun. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching. It's always appreciated. And we'll see you next time. This has been
Professor TCG.